I'd like me a splash of whiskey to wash the trail dust off in my gullet and keep my singing voice in fettle.
Welcome back, family and friends, to another episode of Independent Joe. Another episode. Seems kind of weird to say since it's been a while since I've done a review. Had a good reason to do a review. I had this bottle for a while, and I thought, you know what? It's time to do a review. So what other good reason is there? Sorry I haven't been posting, at least for the past week. I got banned, I guess you could say, for a week. I got a strike and all that stuff for doing a private and watching a basketball game. I guess you can't do that. So my bad. Live and learn, move on, all that stuff. But appreciate you guys sticking by me. Everybody in the square circle here, really love you guys. Appreciate your support. Appreciate all your support for all the subscribers. If you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, put a comment on if you've tasted this whiskey before. I know you don't know what it is right now, but you're soon about to learn what it is. I'm just going to go through the notes. I'm going to go through the flavors. Not going to be all in depth because I want to see if somebody can tell me, somebody else can tell me what they think this is. So I don't know. We'll figure that out. So I've been letting it sit in the glass right now for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, letting it air out. I didn't pour it directly, but I gave it some time to breathe. I actually took a sip of another whiskey, 100 proofer, so that I can kind of balance my palate out. So it isn't a shock to my system when I taste this one, but nothing really crazy, nothing like overly flavorful. Something kind of disappointed in as it's growing. I thought it would have evolved into something, but I guess not. And I'll tell you guys more about that maybe on a later video. But for now, let's go ahead and get into this one right here. Really appreciate you guys again. And I'm just going to go into the notes and let you know what I think of it. Right now, getting a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of oak, dark, sweet. Some ethanol kick on the nostrils there. A little bit of brown sugar. A little bit. It's not too crazy. It's not like overflowing with flavors on the nostrils. This is the first time I'm smelling it. The first time I'm about to taste it. Haven't done anything with it. You can see on the rim of the glass that no lips have touched the rim of this glass. But look at that, how it coats. Wow, it's pretty nice. I'll give you more of the statistics after this. Right now, I'm just going to tell you what I think of it. I'm trying to find some fruit, something I could equate with some fruit flavors on this. It does have a richness to it, a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of charred oak, a little bit of ethanol, just a little bit. And I'm assuming right when I poured it in a glass, it might have been a little bit higher kick. I did not smell it right off the bat because I wanted to be all in your face with this in the camera. So this is just off the rip. But cheers to you all. Thank you for your support, and let's get into the palate. Wow. That is, I'm getting some dark, rich flavors, really warm. Man, what is that? It started off as a like a sugared cherry, a dark sugared cherry, like, and then when it went away, it turned into something else. But really rich, a little bit, again, getting those chocolate notes, a little bit of flavor on the palate. I'm trying to find what is that? That is toffee. really rich, really sweet up front. It kind of gets a little bitter on the back though. Really, really warm, really coats the palate very well. Surprisingly, at this proof point, it's not overly drying, although there is a little bit there. The 100 proof I was just sipping on actually kind of dried a lot worse than this one, and this one's a lot higher in proof. But overall, I mean, I think it's really nice, really sweet. I wish I had like another opinion, like somebody else's opinion that can kind of like say, hey man, this is what I think of it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and ask somebody. I'm gonna call a friend. Why not Northwest Bourbon? Let's call up Northwest Bourbon and see if he can get in here and tell us what he thinks of it. So let's give him a call. Hold on.
This is only 1 ounce, and it is super dark. This is going to be high age, high proof. I know it.
Well, yeah, it's very close.
Something.
Ooh. See if I get the same things he's getting. This is the first time.
A little bit of ethanol on the nose right off the first, but I did smell it as soon as
I get like ethanol. He's getting some of that. He's getting it pretty pertinent on his nose.
Oh, that smells nice. Oh man, it smells good. It smells dark and rich. Lots of wood notes.
I said rich. Charred oak.
Lots of barrel char. I'm not really getting any fruit notes on the nose. It's mostly leather, tobacco, dark wood, and barrel char.
Yeah.
Palate. Cheers. Oh my goodness. It is tingling all across my tongue. Oh, I'm going to guess. First sip out of the glass, I'm saying this is over 130. Man, that is up there.
It's pretty good.
It does have some good sweet notes to it. Like some sweet caramel, toffee, pound cake.
I did get toffee, the caramel.
A little
bit.
Wow.
Maybe a little bit now.
Honestly, dude, I think they could have proofed this one down a little bit. Because this one is way up there on proof. And I think that takes away from some of the flavors I'm getting in the back. Nice sweet cookies and caramels and things like that. Yeah. A lot of that is being like subdued because of that high proof point. Man, oh man, that has some great flavor to it though. It has so much barrel char and barrel influence, so much wood going on in it. I'm thinking this has got to be a little bit older, like 10 years, maybe even older than 10. It's got some great flavor notes to it, but I can't really peg that down to a certain distillery. And part of that is because it is so proofy that for me, it takes away from some of the flavor because it's so hot. I can't wait till you tell me what this is, Joe, because I think this is definitely a bourbon, and I'm going to guess Kentucky. I do not think it's finished. I'm going to guess it's over 10 years old, and I'm going to guess it's over 130 proof.
I appreciate that, man. Whoa. He just jumped out real quick. He jumped in and told me what he thought of it and took off. Appreciate you, Mark. If you're not subscribed to Northwest Bourbon, please check out his channel. I'm pretty sure if you're subscribed to me, you're subscribed to him. But if by the off chance you are not, go over there, give him a sub. And after you hear what this is, because he did not know what this is. Okay, I knew what it was when I hand delivered it to him. So it's pretty amazing. We had a battle last year, and we tied, of course. We had a tie game. But after this, I'm thinking maybe he might want a rematch because I'm like, damn! After what he did with this, but he just has to know that I was born for this.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Yeah. So, but the challenge is always welcome anytime. And if Northwest Bourbon is always up for a rematch, I'd give him a rematch. But you know what? Enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into what the heck was he drinking? What the heck was I drinking? And this is something, a pick from one of my favorite stores to go to pick up picks. And that's for my guy Jazz. Haven't been over there in a while. I don't know if you're going to see this, Jazz, but haven't been over there a while. Apologize about that. Got a lot of things going on here. So, but man, if you can actually go to El Cerrito Liquors and they have so many different choices to choose from. Just make sure that he's able to send out bottles to your state before hitting, like trying to buy whiskey. Just make sure everything applies. But anyways, so what you guys are drinking, something I've had for a while. I got this almost towards the beginning of the year, but it's one of the picks that he did, and I was so interested in doing it, and I haven't done it. But what it is it's the city of California or state of California. What is that? Beach? Is that the beach? Nah, it's Rare Character. Rare Character. It's the Exceptional Series. Okay, now I got to go through everything that his guesses on it, man. And what made me nervous of what he called it. Now, he called it, I think he called it a bourbon. It's actually a malt whiskey. I believe 65% malt and then 35% corn. And then you have, he said above 10 years, he said it tastes a little bit older, and exactly right, because it's just over 10 years old, because he said over 10 years old. It's 10 years, 7 months to be exact. He said that this thing is over 130 in proof. It is 134.4. For me, for what it offers and what it gives on the palate stuff, that ethanol thing is not really present while it's mellowing down. While when you take those sips, I could see maybe it is a little bit forward in its flavor punch and heat, but it's not overbearing. And then once it starts to mellow out, all you're left with is a little bit of chocolate, some of the stuff that I was getting on the nose, that oak char, a little bit of cigar, a little bit of like a nice cigar, a sweet cigar that's left over right now. So really good stuff, and really scary because it is Kentucky. He got man. Other than it being a bourbon, it's not a bourbon. I'm not sure if he said that, but yeah. I mean, he said bottle 15. It's bottle 16. Just kidding about that. He didn't say the bottle. But man, if he would have just said shoot, Rare Character or something, like I would have been like, there might be cameras in here. So hey, awesome job, Mark from Northwest Bourbon. Really appreciate you doing this with me and giving me your thoughts. Actually going a little further with the video. I just wanted to know your thoughts so that I could put it in the description, but now I don't have to do that because I just showed everybody what you thought of it. So really appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your time. Thank you for making that video. Thank you all for watching this video. And for those of you who are thinking of joining the Patreon, supporting the channel, give it another thought. Might be beneficial. I don't know. But as of right now, those that are Patreons, I'm going to do a quick Patreon giveaway. I'm going to give you a sample of this and a sample of the Booker's little book, the 10-year rye that came out. So I already got the names on here. I already shuffled it up. All I got to do is click it. Let me minimize myself so we can see it a little bit better. And all the names are on there. Really appreciate you guys who support the channel and don't expect anything back, or I'm you guys really are what keeps this channel going. I really appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the subscribers out there. Thank you for supporting this channel. Please hit like, hit subscribe again. It only builds the channel so that build this community together. But here we go. This is for a sample of this and of the little book, the little book that came out this year. So 2024 releases. Here we go. Congratulations, Art Sanchez. Make sure hit me up on Patreon so that we can make sure that everything's still the same. Hopefully you see this. Once you see this, let me know that you saw this, and just hit me up and tell me everything's the same. And then a sample of this as well as the little book will be headed your way. Really appreciate your support. Really appreciate everybody's support right here in the Squared Circle. Love you guys. Thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and end this so that we can go back to our regularly scheduled things that we do throughout the day, I guess. I don't know. Really nice. That, like I said, chocolate, a little bit of a cigar, like sweet cigar left on the palate after it dries down a little bit. Kind of makes you want to go back for more. So if you see these out there, they are pretty good. Some places, I mean, they can be a little pricey with coupons and everything else, of course. Yeah. With coupons, it actually brought it down in price. I think like $40 or so, maybe 42. I think I went $2 over my normal, but appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And I will see you on the next one.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, shoot. Not this again. All right. See you guys. Cheers. Cheers, everybody.